All right, so loading your trucks. So you went out, you've got all your trees cut, you got them loaded on your forwarder. What do you do with them? Well, if you don't use a forwarder, uh, I'll show you that method as well. But the forwarder makes it easier for you to pick them up. And once you get them here, kind of makes it easier to just load them. You don't have to handle, still got to handle them, but it just really makes it easier to get them on your truck. Pick them up, take them right off your forwarder, and you can simply put them right on your truck. Like this right here. You can set them right down on your truck. Get your trailers loaded up. And it really don't take that long. Like I said, it's the forwarders take a little bit of time to get used to, but for the most part, it doesn't take you that long to get used to it. And really, once you are used to it, it's a lot easier to load your trucks. I'll just show you. Like I said, we'll do it this way here, and then there's also oops, made a little mess there. That's okay. And then you can, depending on how you like the log and what you want to do, we can use the loader. It's got log forks on it. You can use the farm tractors. They have little forks on them too. So there is other options to use. And like I said, for me, I kind of think the forwarder is probably the best because you can get all your trees picked up after you've cut them, and then you can transport them to your landing site or loading site or whatever, however you're playing the game. If you're trying to be a logger or whatever, it just it just seems like it's a little easier, and it depends on the machine the forwarder that you're using. You could actually probably pull your loader straight up to it and take the logs off of it. It might be a little bit quicker for you if you're not good with the forwarder. So you could probably do that too. Like I said, with a little bit of practice, it doesn't take very long to do this. So you can get your trailers loaded up pretty quick. If you're playing a multiplayer and you got somebody that's good with this, they can help get you some trees moved pretty quick. Like I said, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's not that bad. But anyway, we got a little log pile over here. We'll go ahead and get a loader and show you there's another way. There's also there's different ends you can put on this loader, or different. There's a smaller log grapple for like a single grapple. I think the telehandler has a grapple that you can use. Farm tractors do as well. This here, if you've got, like I made here, a little fence corral or whatever you want to call it. If you've got something like that where you can actually push up against like this, then this loader's pretty hard to beat, really. If you've got something, like I said, where you can push up against it and get a full load of trees like this, then it's pretty hard to beat it, the loader, as far as speed. But then it comes down to the same thing. You got to be able to get them unloaded there first. So I know that's not a very pretty trailer load of logs, but it's just for demonstration's sake. We can worry about prettiness some other time. As far as speed, like I said, if you've got somebody good on a forwarder, they can do this and just dump them off for you. You can also, like I said, you can unload them off of a forwarder as well with a loader, depending on which one it is and how many's on it. Trees, like I said, we'll try that too. Give you another method for being able to load your trailers up. Yeah, I apologize. That's not a very pretty load of logs, but for demonstration's sake. We'll go over here. I think with this machine you can take them off of there. Pretty sure you can, yeah, because it's got that big gap. There's a couple of them you can't. The other two I don't think you can, because I don't think you can get the grapple in there. Yeah, this one you can. This might be a little bit ornery because I got the claw in the way, but we'll try it anyway. See if we can get them off there. Well, there you go. So you can, if you've got the claw out of the way, you can just straight up unload them straight off of that machine with no problem whatsoever. A little bit of problems. But anyway, that was my fault. So you can do that. You can use the forwarders. You can use a bigger loader. You can use a smaller loader. And then once you've got them all loaded on the truck how you want, like I said, this is for demonstration. It's kind of not very nice looking. You're just going to want to go ahead and get them strapped down so they don't go nowhere. And you're going to want to take them to sell them or factory or whatever you're wanting to do. There's also we'll go ahead and look at it. There is a truck as well that you can get for the logging. So if you don't want to use a forwarder, or say you are pretty good with a forwarder but you don't have the money, you can just go to this truck right here. It's got it built onto it for you. So you can load your logs, all your logs, and I do believe you can actually pull a trailer with it. So you can actually use this as your lowboy truck and your log hauling truck and your loading truck. So you can actually use it for everything. So that's definitely a good point. That's another way of hauling your logs as well. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you.